Alright, so audio is working. That's good. Alright. Today I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot. I'm just gonna be doing some Creatures of Scenaria Legacy Edition gameplay since tomorrow, unfortunately, Legacy Edition will be unavailable. It won't be available anymore. So today is really the last full day that I can capture footage. Just gonna kind of be exploring the map while also reminiscing about random memories that I had in this game, in the Legacy Edition specifically. Alright. Well, first of all, this slot that I'm playing as, well, this is my Thyremia. Unfortunately, I accidentally deleted her in Recode, so she doesn't exist anymore in Recode. This is Legacy, this is the only place that she exists. And after tomorrow, she won't exist anymore at all. So that's sad, but it is what it is. I made her a spiritual successor, not like a physical successor, because I didn't have the chance, unfortunately. Yeah, but I have another Glimmer Phyremia who has the same skin, so she's kind of like a successor to this one right here. So current Recode doesn't have, I mean, I'm sure you've noticed if you've played Recode. Current Recode doesn't have like all these ambient noises in the background, so that's just one of many differences. I remember this area. I would hide in here. I remember being in here as like a Hycentery without water. It's like clipping through the ceiling. I think the first creature I selected in this game, it was either Licitious or man, I always have such trouble remembering what that one's called. It was the aquatic. You know what's funny? I don't really remember this cave right here. It was like the aquatic. I can go to the menu and show you. I just, for the life of me, I'm blanking out on what it's called. But I remember, it's kind of dumb, but also kind of funny. I remember, not really, like, when I first started playing back in, like, beta, I, like, literally couldn't figure out how to eat. And so, like, I kept just, like, starving to death over and over, and, like, I got so mad because I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong, like, why I kept dying. And I kept getting, like, deleted by, like, the sturgeon NPCs. It was so frustrating. Like, now I'm looking back at it, it's, like, kind of dumb funny, you know, but in the time, it was, it was actually so frustrating. Yeah, because I was too dumb to figure out how to eat, or to figure out how to escape the NPCs. I really like, I mean, the Legacy map. I mean, honestly, they really should, they really should preserve the map. I mean, even if they can't preserve like the actual like game game mode itself, they should like preserve the map, honestly. So, unfortunately, well, anyway, unfortunately, I don't think Firemia has great night vision, so can't see a whole lot right now. But I remember, I mean, right now I'm not like getting any status effects because Firemia has it's like it's winter resistant. But like if you were a creature that's not winter resistant, if you're like outside during winter, you would just like accumulate cold, and then like eventually when it got high enough, you would literally start dying. So only reason it's not happening to me is because Firemia is winter resistant. Anyway, so there's cave, more caves. I really like the caves, and I forgot that you can't like. I got so used to Recode, I'm sitting here trying to like air sprint when I can't do that. You can't do that in Recode. I remember this cave. We would I say we. I remember hanging out in here as like the Frigiboa with a group of other Frigiboas, and like there were like people outside who were like trying to kill us, but we were like hiding in here. I remember that. That was something. This is central, other than Oasis. This was like one of the hangout spots. There's this, I remember being my Cora, kind of sitting right there. Yeah, the one of the things that was, oh, I mean, just one of the things that I think I like better about Recode is the presence of satiation. That way you can grow faster. Because in here there's like literally no satiation. So if your creature takes 2 hours to grow, it's gonna take 2 hours. You're not getting that halved by satiation. Anyway, there was like a oh shoot, I'm gonna fall into the water. Oh, there we go. There was like this little underwater thing. I'll see if I can find it. I don't know if I can. I should probably be a swimmer for that. So there's like these little tiny islands. I remember being an aquatic near here. Little islands you can see. We need more islands in Recode. Like there's like no islands at all like in Recode. It's all just land mass. And this is the newish swamp, which is really nice. I remember this is actually where my Firemia glimmered. And like I was flying to the, I remember I was literally flying to the swamp, and then midway there I glimmered, and that's when I kept the slot because I wanted a glimmer Firemia. Or I don't even remember if I wanted a glimmer Firemia, but point is I got one, and I kept it until, as I mentioned earlier, I accidentally deleted her in Recode. Yeah, and I remember these carcasses would kind of just spawn like from the sky. Yep. So there's like holes and whatnot in the roots of the tree, which is really cool. That's something that Recode doesn't have. I mean, Recode has like a huge tree in the swamp as well, but oh, okay, I can't fit, but oh, okay, I'm okay. But I don't remember. Oh shoot, I just accidentally put down. Shoot. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say I don't actually remember how to mud roll. Hmm. Okay, well, it looks like it's not working. That's okay, though. Can I fit into this hole, or is this the one that I literally just tried to fit into? It's the one that I just tried to fit into. Okay. Oh, here's the hole. See? There's like this cool thing you can kind of go in here, and it's like, it's really bright in here. Oh, I did get the mud effect. That's good. There's a hole. So I can get out of the hole, but not... Oh, I can get into it. That's good. There was like this little hole in here that had like water in it. If you go down here, there's like this little... Excuse me. Okay, there's like something right there. I can't get into it. Okay, it looks like I can't find it. But um, at one point, there was this little hole that had, like, water in it down here, so. Maybe it was somewhere else. Maybe I'm just misremembering it being down here. Anyway, as you can see, there are these adorable little tunnels that unfortunately are not there in Recode. I gotta undo my nest. Hold on. Oh, that's loud. Yeah, so unlike you gotta, like, to delete your nest, you literally gotta physically destroy it. That's just whatever, though. So, yeah, there's a tree. Swamp is nice. There's like this little hole. There's just a bunch of little holes everywhere that are like so cute that aren't really in Recode anymore. I mean, unfortunately, which is sad because like, oh, because the holes are like really cute and cozy. They would be adorable little dens. There's this behind here. There's like this one specific hole that I remember. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna see if I can. See, like, this is what I mean. Like, look how cute these little islands are. They're like so adorable, but we don't have anything like them in Recode. Anyway, let's see if I can find that hole. Here's one. Some. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Warden Shrines. There's the Ardor Warden Shrine. Pretty cool, huh? Before they updated Swamp, Swamp was called Swamp Hills, and it was basically just flat land pockmarked with like undrinkable water. So it was kind of a sucky place to be because there was like no shelter, no food, barely any water. It just kind of sucked. So this new one is a lot better, in my opinion anyway. Anyway, I still haven't found that hole that I'm actually trying to find, so. See, these holes are like literally so adorable. And unfortunately, I'm too big. I'm trying to take off, but my stamina sucks. Oh, this is one of the bigger ones. I remember that. I was like my Weewucks in here. My little Weewucks. Being so cute. This is a nice little cave. Still not the one I'm looking for though. As you can see, the water is kind of glitching a little bit. Ah, this is the one that had water in it. See? Water. Isn't that cool? Now, there is actually a way out of here. I just don't... Oh, I'm just gonna go back the way I came. So, I was right. One of these did have water in it. I just misremembered which one it was. It was this big one. Unfortunately, like like I said, my night vision low-key sucks, so I can't see. I think I'm accidentally going back the way that I just came from. Yeah, I literally just turned around. Oh, here it is. Come on. As you can see, it's just a tiny bit difficult, especially when it's really fast and it doesn't regenerate. Okay, I'm just gonna lay down. And the keybinds are like a little bit different, so it's just a little bit weird. Uh, as you can see, at this moment, at this moment in time, I played 550 hours in Legacy, and the remainder 500 plus more than 500 actually were in Recode. Anyway, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to find the hole while it's dark, so I might have to be something with better night vision. I remember these little pools right here. It's the moon. Gotta wait for it to go down again. Okay. I'm gonna go to the menu. I'm gonna be something with better night vision because it's a little bit frustrating that I can't see anything, so. Speaking of menuing, this was like also one of the first creatures I played with this design specifically. I didn't know how valuable it was. So, yeah, so that was something. This is also one of my earlier ones, I remember that. The remodeled Felicio. It's weird. I don't remember how to actually find out, like, what my night vision is, how good my night vision is, so I kind of just have to pick something, and hopefully its night vision is good. Oh, Reviaton, that was what it was. Yep, that's what it was. Honestly, this is a solid design. They should have just remodeled it instead of redesigning it, but I digress. I remember Vinru. I'm gonna go with Vinru. Okay, hopefully this one's night vision is better. Okay, well it turned day while I was in the menu, but that's okay. Now, let's see if I can actually... Let's see if I can find that hole. Oh boy, I'm lagging. Oh shoot. And like the drift is like... The drift is kind of crazy, honestly. Ugh. on, I think I gotta give it a moment. Let it load. Like, see what, like this aerial drift is like low-key crazy. Alright, let's see if I can find that hole. I don't think you can. I don't smell anything. Okay, I remember it was near a mud hole. I mean, it was near a mud pile. So if I could just find a mud pile, it's probably nearby. Seeing it, unfortunately. I might just not be able to find it, unfortunately. Well, point is, there was this hole. It was, like, covered by mud, actually. You didn't even know it was there until you, like, went into the mud, and then there was, like, a hole under the mud. And I remember hiding in it one time. So, that's why I want to find it, so I can show you, but unfortunately, I can't find it, so... it's here somewhere, I just can't find it. So... Okay, well, you're just gonna have to take my word for it, because I can't find it. Now, since I am also a swimmer, there was an underwater thing around here. Yep, slow falling. Super janky water physics, as you can see. Like, no drift at all. Just, yep. Anyway, let's see if I can find it. There's some NPCs, as you can see. Let's see. I liked the, oh, there's the sturgeons. Those are the things that would kill me all the time, because I can't figure out how to fight. Let's see if I can find it. It's around here somewhere. Ooh, here it is. You go under here, you actually open up into this, okay, we're lagging. This, thing. Pretty cool. Everyone knows about it. Anyway, so it's a good thing I can swim. I remember being my ALNS here in these caves. Anyway, these are the plains. As you can see, we don't really have, like, a plain in Legacy, I mean, sorry, in, you know, Recode. And there's, like, the world border right there, huh? As you can see. Oh man, it's getting dark again. That sucks. This is plains, this is lake right here. This is one of the spawn areas. There used to be like a tunnel connecting this to the ocean, but they removed it, so not really any aquatics there or anything. As you can see, the meat, like, actually physically got smaller, so that was interesting. There's, this sand flat area. I don't know, no. Like this salt flat, I think that's what it was. Salt flat. As you can see, there was, like, this kind of inward area that had, like, a bunch of, like, caves and stuff. As you can see, there's, like, water. Unfortunately, it's non-drinkable because I think it's too salty. But there's, like, a bunch of caves in here, this cool little valley-ish. So this was cool. This is really cool. We don't have anything like this in Recode, so here's the Dunes pool with the bridge over it. I remember watching some people like duke it out like on this bridge, you know? And there's actually there's this cave right here. Sorry, not cave. This tunnel, it leads to the ocean. This was like my first encounter with a Novus Warden, because there was a Novus Warden in here. I remember I was in Ibechi and I was getting attacked, and I literally just swam under through the entire tunnel through into the ocean, and I didn't even die. Now that would be like impossible in Recode because your oxygen bar would run out. But back here, it's like only stamina. So and my stamina lasted a long time. So that was cool. So these are the dunes, as you can see. Unfortunately, I was hoping Vinru had better night vision, but I guess I was mistaken. Anyway, this is Flyers Rock. Oop, okay. Novus Warden's Shrine is actually around here somewhere. I just hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I can, but I'll try. It's actually it's like in here somewhere, if I remember correctly. Really slow falling. Fortunately, since it's dark, you can't really see it, but that is indeed a broken Novus Warden. So that was cool. Unfortunately, just let's see. Let's see, unfortunately. There we go. That's a lot better. The Helion Warden Shrine is right here. Pre-redesigned Helion Warden. It's right there. Alright, let's go. I keep trying to press F to fly, like in Recode, but in here it's the space bar. It's slow, unfortunately. So this is Flyers. I actually met one of my friends up here on Flyers Rock before she stopped playing. So Churi is an omnivore in here, I think. Yep, so this is Flyers Rock. It is very noisy up here for some reason. I don't know why. So these are the floating islands. So those are cool. We still have floating islands, which is good. Anyway, there's salt pools. There's this infinite carnivore food source, which is really good. I remember being my para here and just kind of hanging out here, eating this. I remember being this here. As you can see, there's these little caves right here. There's this river. Now, another cool thing about I keep forgetting that this falling is so slow. Another cool thing about Legacy's oceans is that instead of just kind of being confined to the middle of the map, they're kind of just they look relatively small, but they actually go like under stuff, as you can see. Like they actually go like under the land, and that's like really cool, honestly. You don't really have that anymore in Recode. They don't really go in. There's the shrimp, krill. This is the oasis pond. Oh, I'm lagging again. There is a player, as you can see. Kind of interesting, not architecture, interesting land formation. I remember doing my my polymonstrum right here in this cave right there. Oh, the fruit, the pre-recode fruit. I remember that. They're like these bushes. Can't eat them because I'm a carnivore. And I remember this cave. Okay, I'm just having a little bit of a tough time maneuvering, unfortunately. There is this. You could like get here as an aquatic by kind of just flopping over land. I remember there's the melon fruit. I remember that. Oh shoot! As you can see, it's really nice. There's this little cave area. I remember being nested as a. I'm just drinking because I'm thirsty. This is like just a place to hide. There's a player over there, as you can see. Okay, I'm drinking, but my I'm not sure why. Now it is. I just gotta press E continuously instead of just once, like in Recode. There we go. Oh, okay, I'm lagging again. Anyway, let's eat. Oh, I'm used to being an omnivore. Little baby, little Kendall. It's mud rolling. So cute. Anyway, oh, and this is one of the place where I took a picture of my legacy of my Triremia that you saw me playing as earlier. And as you can see, there's these adorable little caves. I remember being a Verklipson with my brother here in this cave. As you can see, very cool. Unfortunately, I'm literally a turgeon near here. That was like my first encounter with a turgeon. Anyway, so unfortunately it's turning night again. Now let's go to Tundra. There are these kind of steps-like area. Now, Tundra is just like uniquely barren in Legacy. I mean, it's just uniquely barren, with one major exception, of course. So let me see if I can find it. I'm not sure if I can. I'll try. Oh, it was near here. It was here. Now, Tundra was oh, I'm starving. Okay. Anyway, Tundra was mostly barren, but it actually had this tundra cave area, which is really cool. And this was like the only source of water in Tundra. Like, and there's like still no food here, so yeah. I don't want to decrease my fly speed. I'm already too slow. Anyway, so it might have been a bad idea to come in here because now I'm not sure if I can actually find my way out. because it's really dark. As you can see, I'm having issues. Shoot. It was a bad idea to come in here during night. Yes, it was. It was indeed a bad idea. Okay, I'm gonna need to menu again because I can't see. So that sucks. I need something with good night vision. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that has. I mean, no, it's not that I don't have anything. And I don't have like the owl plush because that would give you like good night vision, but I don't have it. Man, that's a little bit frustrating. Um. Anyway, um. Uh, I don't I don't want to be Auron because it's like slow, but I know it has good night vision. So, okay, maybe I was wrong. I thought this thing had good night vision. Sheesh. Okay, whatever. So oh, you know what? That reminds me. Come on. There's like this cute little cave right here. It has water, and I know you can't really see it, but there's like this adorable little cave right here. I remember being like a gobbly in here. It's just an adorable little thing. Sorry I keep switching, I don't know. Maybe the night vision is broken or something, because this thing is definitely so. Okay. I'm gonna be my Mordelium. These right here. This was the steps area I meant earlier. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's see. And one of these rocks is actually glitched. Let's see if I can find it. Oh no, it looks like they patched it. Yeah, I guess they patched it because you used to be able to just kind of go over here and just dive right into the rocks. So they patched it. Oh, nope. Oh, oh, well, there's. Oh, here it is. This is the one. This is the one. And as you can probably guess, it is just entirely. Well, it's the back rooms. Oh, and you know what? I forgot about the dangers of running out of stamina down here, because if you do, you're like gonna have a dickens of a time getting back out. Thankfully, there are these ledges that I can kind of rest on to get my stamina back up. And like I said, they really should preserve this map. So, okay, good. I got my stamina back. And this is Flower Cove. Oh, there's the Birded Warden Shrine. pre... well, I'm gonna do Flower Cove in a moment. I want to go find the Boreal Shrine. What's that? I remember this. Here's a token. You don't even press E to collect it, you just grab it. You just walk into it. I keep instinctually pressing shift, like trying to sprint in the air when I'm like, no, I can't. And it's like really loud up here again for some reason. And here's Boreal. Anyway. Back to Flower Cove is one of my favorite areas. There's water right there. They had water in a lot more places. Slow falling again. And under this bridge here, there was like this little this cute little thing which I was gonna say, I was like, seriously. Anyway, so yeah, Flower Cove, love Flower Cove. It has like 2 levels. I remember being my Triremia up here. I remember that. And I remember like going to the Oasis pool and then like literally dragging myself all the way over land into this pool as an aquatic. There's actually a little cave down in there that you can hide in as an aquatic. I can't show you because my Regelium doesn't swim, but it's there. This is one of the meat spawners, as you can see. There's this cute little thing. Now this right here, this sea, you wouldn't see a lot of aquatics in there because the only way to get to it, as you can see, really the only way to get to it is just like to start in the regular ocean and then like go all the way around. So that's like the only way to get here. And it's not even worth it because there's like no food. So that was pretty interesting, in not really inland, but an interesting little sea right here that we got. Again with the little islands, they're so cute. I love them. We need more like them. Real cute. Anyway, so that's cool. Let's go to the volcano. I'm trying my best, but like I can't sprint or anything, so I'm just gonna be super slow. Maybe it would be a good idea to be like Holoqual, because Holoqual is actually like fast. Like, I think Holoqual in Legacy was literally like the fastest flyer. And I can't see again. What fun. I remember Jot in Hell. That was one of the creatures that I like. Okay. That that I like really wanted. I remember that. It's just a little bit frustrating because I'm trying to show you guys stuff, but it keeps becoming like so dark that I can't see anything. And my brightness is already turned all the way up, so maybe my Tundric has better night vision. Okay, not really, but it's a tiny bit better. Special thing about my Tundric, this Tundric slot is actually my first ever Tundric slot. Like, I literally... Oh, that's how you find out night vision. It's in here. Anyway. She's one of the, one of the, sorry, what I'm trying to say is when I got my tundric species from the, winter event, this was the first slot I grew, and my first ever tundric slot got Glimmer, so I kept her, and she's just been there ever since. So that's just a cool little thing. I remember I really wanted like a Glimmer Mordelium, so I just kind of kept growing Mordeliums until I got a Glimmer one, which is the one that you saw me playing as. So I know you can't see it, but this is the volcano. When it turns day, there's like a special area that if you play it, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I will show it to you as soon as it turns day, because right now I'm not going to be able to find the entrance because it's too dark. Okay, I tried and failed to land on that thing. As you can see, I kind of suck. Anyway, looks like it's turning day again, which is amazing because I can't see. Anyway, let's see if I can find that area. Still waiting for the lighting to become day. I'm pretty sure this water is actually drinkable. It is, yep. So there's this weird little thing right here. Okay, since it's finally turning day, I can actually see. This is just a little cave. There's a ton of a food source. I remember being my Diocrine right here. This little cave right here. Anyway, now that it's day, we're going to find the thing. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry, I got so used to recode movement. It's coming out. Anyway, as you can see, there is stuff in here that is not there in recode, which is sad because this is really cool. On, just like everything else. Oh, come on. Come on. Work with me now. Come on. Anyway, okay, I'm just gonna take one more kind of cursory sweep around the swamp to see if I can end up finding that mud hole after all. Alright. Or if I'm just gonna have to give up and say, trust me, bro. As you can see, these, fruit, which is cool, and they, like, slowly disappear. And I remember people would be like, fruit at, and then wherever, and then all the herbivores would, like, just congregate there. I remember that. Maybe it might be here. Oh, shoot, I almost fell into the water. Maybe it's here. Oh, here it is. Okay, unfortunately, I'm just a tiniest bit too big. But as you can see, ah, shoot. Okay, I'm a little bit too big, unfortunately. Okay. I can't get in, but as you can see from the glitched terrain, there's actually a little hole down there, which is cool. We don't have anything like that in Recode. Okay, there you go. See, you can see it right here. Can't get in, but I found it, which is cool. That's what I was trying to do. So I finally found it. Anyway, um, yeah, so that's really about it. So I will go ahead and stop the recording.